Good morning, Sierra Leone. Good afternoon to all man, and good evening to everybody where they listen to me. I want to send this teladu to every Sierra Leonean where they in the diaspora and owner where they back home na Sierra Leone. This is David Bumbo, the country owner from Kono News Network, and today I get for discuss politics in our country and transitioning into new leadership from both APC and SLPP party. So as I start this one, I want for um, encourage you all who don't subscribe to this channel for continue for listening, for continue for provide when I comments them, and also for continue for support this channel because this channel now we all channel. I also want to tell thank you to all the Sierra Leone organizations them right across the globe and on our way back home na Sierra Leone because waiting we do now not to just for we self, not for everybody. We want for let we love the country, let we show the country how we able participate and carry the country go before. We also want for do something with the support with leadership them we know say no human being is infallible. Everybody gets in your strength, everybody gets in your weaknesses. So we want for appeal to the general populace, citizenry, let we understand the weaknesses then they. Also, we want to tell the leadership, let them recognize, say yes, when they not do well or when they do well, citizens then will react to whichever one happen. So in that light, I want to tell on our thank you, and I want to bring this discussion today. We get for do with order for take over in each of the parties then flag bearership na APC and flag bearership na SLPP. I'll go start with APC and then end up with SLPP. But before we go that, let me listen to this music. Bamwenu, yatamansa anadunya chada. Mweji hapa wa Sumana monitor no be atwema. Ili mkono gonso minister. Nadu, nada, anadunya chada. Nada, anadunya chada. Olawe moja fechi. Yata anadunya chada. Chema ko moja fetano. Nada, anadunya chada. Nada, anadunya chada. Olawe moja fechi. Yata anadunya chada. Chema ko moja fetano. Okay, so what is this music they talk about? Say, I'm not Kono music anyway. So una when they understand Kono, the music they try for talk say, now God create the world and now God they decide leadership. Although it not go to that extent, but I just want for say that God they provide the leadership and also it give we the human beings them the knowledge for make the right decision. So I will start with this one also. This main question wetin why Chief Alhaji Sam Sumana factor matters for APC's win in 2028? Why Chief Sam Sumana in B1 flag bearership? Why a very matter in APC in win one in 2028 elections? And the key discussion points the way I want to talk about now this. APC go able secure victory in 2028 without unifying nationally marketable and grassroots connected leaders or candidates. Then the discussion also will be around Chief Samsumana, not only about impartiality, but also about electability, party unity, regional balance, grassroots mobilization, public trust, international credibility, and APC's ability to reconnect with ordinary Sierra Leoneans. If Samsumana APC get up as flag bearer, now them qualities there so we believe or I believe for say go really show say yes, APC go able win the 2028 election because Samsumana get the personality wey give am for become electable. He also able bring party unity within the APC party and it will create a regional balance where e no go just be north, east, west, and south. It will create a regional balance, and also the grassroots mobilization will be very entrenched, and the public trust go there. Let we know say Sam Sumana na the only person inside both SLPP and APC, but in this particular case, in the entire APC membership, we not get any hinge about corruption or we get for do with any misappropriation of public fund or Sierra Leone national um, unity at stake. So we want for believe say this candidate will be the best person for let a team up as flag bearer inside the APC party in Sierra Leone. And also the public trust, as I don't just say, a day inside that very, very much. Let we understand say every human being get in strength, get in weaknesses. That not mean say some Sumana not get weaknesses, it get weaknesses. Equally so every other leader, every other flag bearer get weaknesses. But we look at the one way are the most suitable in each of them two parties, so SLPP and APC. Sam Sumana get international credibility and also uh, able make the APC unite compared to the other candidates the way they really team up for this election here. So not to forsay the other candidates themselves where they fought for flag bearership, not go able unite the party, but Sam Sumana out of all way you check supposed to be the best person. So let we start. Political experience and national exposure. Major talking points then regarding Sam Sumana, former Vice President of Sierra Leone, with deep experience in governance. When you dey give job to somebody, you dey look for the one wey get the most experience and the most qualified. So if you look at all the candidates there wey team up for election na Sierra Leone, sorry, wey dey vie for this flag bearership na APC, former vice president wey na Samuel Samsumana na the most experienced in terms of job qualification. Also, he understand the state of administration, diplomacy, security, mining, and rural development. He get that experience. He don't be, he don't act as president several times when the substantive president when annexed by Koroma not been there. Um, at certain points, the way they go in and out, in and out. So we believe say Samuel Samsumana, because of the experiences, then they will be the most qualified for become a president or for represent APC as a flag bearer. Also, Samuel Samsumana already known nationally and internationally, is very well known, and then does not need political introduction to voters at all. Is already known and a popular person. He don't serve Sierra Leone as a vice president and president in some cases, and he get experience for campaign across all regions of Sierra Leone. Next would be the discussion question wey I dey ask, may not get for answer that question there. Now for let we all understand, let we ponder over this question. Does APC need an experienced national figure or a newcomer to challenge the SLPP in 2028? Then we look at that question there. Una when are APC members them, wanna look at this question. Sierra Leoneans wanna look at this question and see what you wanna go provide as an answer. Every question we are they ask now, I know the answer them questions then they. Now for let we think about them. I therefore come under SLPP self when I go see the same kind of questions and they will go ask. So let we continue for go. Strong grassroots connection. Key arguments in favor of Sam Sumana. He is seen by many supporters as humble and approachable. He also maintains strong relationship with market women, bike riders, youth groups, miners, and traditional leaders. Also, Sam Sumana gets emotional appeal among ordinary APC supporters, and many grassroots members believe for say he understand the suffering of the common man. So for sake of them quality, then they feel say if APC really want for win the 2028 election, they need for put somebody with very credible. Again, I know they talk say the other flag bearers are not credible, but in any statistical analysis, you get one with the come at the top, and Sam Sumana will be the right person for be the right candidate as a flag bearer for Sierra Leone, APC and Sierra Leone. So we will look at the political advantage. Elections in Sierra Leone are not won only on elite endorsements. Also, grassroots mobilization determines turnout and party energy. Then two tiers so Samsumana go able pull a lot of crowd. Now they go able pull a lot of voters there, eligible voters there from the grassroots within the APC and possibly within SLPP itself. In any election protest vote, then there some people go protest against wetin dey happen, even if they're not inside APC. You can get sympathizers in other parties, and you get independent candidates dem back where their mind not settle, so they can decide only when candidates they don't really show themselves, their manifesto, and they self assess their candidate, then they based on their own values, what they look for. So within the regional and national appeal, important factors then in favor of Sam Sumana comes a common Kono, where Kono na a politically strategic district, na Sierra Leone, could also help APC penetrate areas where SLPP traditionally dominates, and then also seen as capable of attracting votes beyond APC's strongholds and has relationships across ethnic and regional lines. So we not say we country this na a bitter truth, but we're not really good for the image of a country. We dey lean too much on tribe, we dey lean too much on regionalism. We not dey look at other really fit for they on the ticket. We either support somebody because we all come out from the same tribe, or we come out from the same region, or for some personal reasons. But this time around, within APC and SLPP, Sierra Leoneans, let we really look at the most qualified. If we get SLPP flag bearer, we get APC flag bearer, let we vote based on wetin the person able do for the country, not to because somebody directly connected with them people then dey. So the strategic discussions then go be this. APC must think beyond its traditional voter base and also swing districts and conditions, um, condition, coalition politics rather, may decide 2028 election. Okay, so the question again under this would be this. Which APC aspirant has the broadest national appeal across regions and tribes? Let we left that to the listeners then, wanna answer them questions then they. Next would be sympathy and political resilience. The strong narrative under that nine are this. Many supporters still believe he was Sam Sumana I'm referring to was unfairly removed from office as vice president by the then president Ernest Bai Koroma. His political comeback story creates emotional loyalty among supporters and seen by many as resilient, patient, and a battle tested individual. So his political impact on Sierra Leone and particularly so on APC will be the following. Political resilience often attracts sympathy votes, and also voters sometimes support leaders perceived as victims of injustice. And then the discussion point will be this. Can Sam Sumana's political survival story become a powerful campaign message in 2028? Again, as I say, them question they ask where they ask, I know they answer them, but una can answer them according to how una feel say una imagination take una. The next one I want to talk about is ability to unite APC. Sam Sumana's ability to unite APC. The key concerns inside APC are the following. APC has experienced internal divisions, factionalism, and leadership tensions. Boku boku problem dey inside APC will get to do with internal division and people dem dey fight themselves inside APC. One word no dey so that much, and then people dem dey in different factions and leadership tension don grow up. I go show una the candidates dem wey don already show dem face for say dem wan for be flag bearer for APC. We will come to that very very soon. Also, some members believe the party needs a consensus builder, somebody who can build the party back again. Because when you look at APC right now, several misunderstanding there between the leadership, the current leadership, when at the executive, and the young generation that were inside APC or grassroots, as you may want to call them, and other people then. So all the people they also belong to the same party, but then they fight themselves. So Sam Sumana would be somebody who will connect then different parts then they. So what will be the important question where for ask under this kind of tier so can APC win 2028 if the party enters election divided? I will ask this question again. Can APC win 2028 if the party enters the 2028 election divided as it is now? Again, them questions also where they ask, I know they answer them. At the left hand, give the Sierra Leoneans them for them to make on a decision, on a judgment. Let's continue. Kono factor and electoral mathematics. Strategic importance. Kono district is politically significant because of the following reasons. It is resource rich, ethnically diverse, and often politically competitive. For all previous elections in Sierra Leone, Kono don become a critical district for make the final decision for show which party will really win. So again, this could be an advantage to APC if Samuel Samsumana, Chief Alhaji Samsumana, become the flag bearer. But the discussion questions and the discussion points then could be around this. APC may need stronger Eastern region penetration. A Kono candidate could shift voting patterns very significantly, and coalition building may become easier with broader regional inclusion. And as I said before, Kono, although na Kono district, but the diversity na Kono, every tribe is represented in Kono district. So anybody will get a very strong influence na Kono go eventually determine which party will win that particular election day in 2028. The question again, the debate question would be this: could the Kono factor become the deciding factor in 2028? Again, not making any decision, but bringing these questions forward for let we understand for say yes, the 2028 election, if we follow history, Kono get a very big role for play for either SLPP or APC. So let me continue with the economic messaging and common man politics. Why this matters. Sierra Leoneans continue to face high cost of living. Things and there are not need for listing. Things and there cost of living there. Unemployment day at its highest, inflation day, youth frustration day, and economic hardship again at the country. This na a nationwide problem where we all face inside Sierra Leone, and we know that very well. So economic messaging, when then the campaign, possibly they based in campaign more on economy and common man politics, therefore get an advantage. In politics, na Sierra Leone, if we focus too much on waiting the next person no able do, You no able put your own ideas dem forward, your philosophy forward, wetin a platform, wetin e stand for, and focus more on wetin the next person no able do. I think say na that na the kind politics wey dey push we country go behind, because we no dey put before wetin we plan for do. Instead, we dey focus on wetin the opponent don fail for do. And if we continue for play that kind politics dey, e go be difficult for let Sierra Leone go before, because now vengeance, now we get all the time retaliatory politics, now we get you do me, I do you, that no go carry salon go before. So which thing will be the key question for APC? Which APC candidate can best communicate hope to struggling Sierra Leoneans? So let we ponder over that question, Yasu. Traditional leadership and community structures. Important political reality the way we suppose for look at na then this. Traditional leaders then remain influential in any election. We know say they no dey identify with any political party, but they are very influential in rural mobilization, community trust, and local political coordination. Because um, take it or leave it, people then the way they look up to the paramount chief then or traditional leaders then for see who side then lean, and then themselves will lean that side. Because we get with people them, some people then still not able to make decisions for themselves. Now leaders the way then they adore, or then they pay their loyalty to, whatever decision then leaders they make, now they themselves go lean. So that is very, very important. And those are the important realities I just don't talk about. Why then they really matter? Now the following reasons and this. Sumana is believed by supporters to have strong relationships with the following: chiefs, elders, local stakeholders, and mining companies. As well as mining communities, not just the companies, but mining communities as well. So the discussion question where I throw out again, 90s. How important are traditional structures in determining the 2028 election outcome? We go continue for go, and because I get few things that we don't left way for talk about before I come to the SLPP sector. So challenges and criticisms APC must also consider are these. A balanced discussion should include concerns and criticisms. Issues critics may raise up are these: past controversies during the APC administration. Then they, no matter what happen, then controversies then they we been done in the previous APC administration, it still they haunt APC. So it is left with APC to recognize those controversies and make sure say it not affect the upcoming election. If they not able to address them controversies, then they genuinely it will get for affect them win one in 2028. So also questions about whether old political phases can inspire newcomers. The one that we don't take at the helm of the party, like the current executive, we don't take it for long, and young one then they come up when self able equally participate and provide leadership. If the old one then continue for suppress the young one then, it will also create problem for APC in win one in 2028. So whether APC needs generational change or not, uh, now something and the way good for discuss about. This generational change is very, very important, because new generation they come with new energy and new idea, and maybe sometimes they're able to unify the party more than the current executives, the way they still believe in the old ideas and ideologies. Okay, concerns about internal resistance from other aspirants, that is now something and the way APC get for deal with, and whether popularity inside APC automatically translates to national victory. So popularity no more not only for count, that popularity they supposed for translate into national victory. So the balanced debate question where they ask go be this: should APC prioritize loyalty and experience, or generational renewal and fresh leadership? Should APC prioritize loyalty and experience or generational renewal and fresh leadership? Okay, we go continue for go. What APC must consider before choosing any flag bearer? Now the following things in this. Critical factors. One, electability. Can the candidate win nationally? Also, party unity. Can the candidate reduce internal conflict? We see say Sam Sumana na a peace ambassador, and look like the person where they attack other candidates them, and we understand say na the only flag bearer aspirant who don't move and meet most of the other flag bearers and talk to them. So in an agent of peace, I believe say that very important for note. Also, can the candidate mobilize ordinary voters? Then they also very important. And then can the campaign sustain national operations? Then they also very important. Youth appeal. Can the candidate inspire first-time voters? The one we know one day vote. The flag bearer where APC get for choose. That person they able inspire the one they will not vote ever in their life. We will vote for the first time. Then international credibility, where Sam Sumana already get. We know say the other candidate themselves get international credibility, but would I get the most? Now we look at Naya. Can the candidate maintain investor and diplomatic confidence? Because inside Sierra Leone, and we know the talk say we country not good for invest, but sometimes the people they wake you want for can invest in couple they think about political instability and then regional conflicts. So now something that the way um, APC get for consider very much and make sure say they do the right thing. And under that also will be can the candidate attract support beyond APC loyalists? That candidate day where APC they decide for choose as flag bearer go able cross the aisle to talk to the other people then other party them not to just SLPP. So for close the APC sector, I will say this one. Political parties do not win elections through emotions alone. Victory comes through unity, strategy, credibility, organization, and connection with the people. Whether APC chooses Sam Sumana or another aspirant, the central challenge remains the same. Who can unite the party, inspire the nation, attract undecided voters, and present a convincing vision for Sierra Leone in 2028? The decision APC makes may shape not only the future of the party, but the future direction of Sierra Leone itself. So again, this line I get for APC, I believe say Sierra Leoneans, whether you are APC or SLPP, let we look at the candidates them when are the most qualified candidates and we get that electability and we also get the country in sorry heart we go will believe say yes it will look more for satisfy the people them than for satisfy the political party where it belong to. And I will close this APC on so far. Let me listen this while I switch over. Okay, before I come to the SLPP, the your analysis, I will show some videos that way Chief Sam Sumana in WEF, when the former second lady, when Khadija Sam Sumana, have been travel na some parts na Kono district, who say people then welcome them. So let we watch this video. Okay, so inside here.
Very important message and listen to this message. And the APC party, the mean and the deputy chairperson for all the areas that are surrounding. And by God power, that through me and we will stand for Sam Sumana to let justice pay and let it come as a party. I want to tell you now, before I drop anything to say, and the country today is Sierra Leone, under the APC banner, the only qualified candidate who don't get yet. The only qualified candidate at the top of the authority of the and he will represent APC in the 2028 election. Now, former Vice President, Chief the Honorable Sam Sumana.
These are the statements of the former ambassador, Joy Ambassador. He said the only qualifying candidates for now at the EPC, the former Vice President, Chief Sam Sumana.
For now, and the entire Sierra Leone, the only free
So this when they tell the people that say the only qualified candidates in APC right now for flag bearership, Chief Alhaji Sam Sumana and Joy Basuk, according to what we understand, now one of the senior members in ANAC of APC. So, in they give this particular message also to people that we been gather na lay chiefdom who say Chief Alhaji Sam Sumana eventually go for APC. So now the message that they give.
Nothing not there inside the APC, no secret not there inside the APC, nothing not there where we not establish. And as the one for them will clearly say that the APC, where as the one for top, nobody will put in hand up. So I want to tell you that message. Let go to Tony, let go across, let go to Palaba. Up to now, the one candidate will get to go to map and the repeater. Say it! Now, Chief Sam Sumana. We tell them go who and say the one. We don't go who and say the one. But the first will and say tomorrow. Now the convention don't begin. Or tomorrow, the election not going to Sierra Leone. Same possible get in hand to show up like Chief Sam Sumana. And this is possible because Chief Sam Sumana, for 8 years, he worked as the Honorable Vice President for this country. For 8 years, he worked as the Honorable Vice President of this country. Now we say one way to have to do it, we like that. Otherwise, and then complete and then Soma. And then Soma day alive. Yesterday, in the next, I will talk for over 1 hour. In the way for me now, and then see what is happening. We'll come around here, we'll see them, we'll live. If they are alive, they don't die. We will pray for things like this and they will not die alive.
So this na former ambassador Johnny Ambasu, when himself na senior member na APC, na in the talk for say yes, waiting be happen for let them pull Chief Sam Sumana na in position during the time of we former president when Anes by Koroma for saying na been wrong decision then been take for pull Chief Sam Sumana as the elected vice president that time day. So waiting I want for do now with the count to the SLPP section and then see also with a focus on the vice president. Also we know say SLPP get a lot of candidates they wait on where they aspire for become a flag bearer. But as when I see this picture yeah, so when I will see where president and the vice president sit down and I get this opening statement for start for talk about SLPP. So SLPP chances of winning 2028 with Mohammed Juldeh Jalloh as flag bearer. So 2028 will not just be another election in Sierra Leone. It will be a referendum on leadership, governance, economic survival, national unity, youth and on unemployment or youth empowerment, and public trust. If the SLPP chooses Vice President Juldeh Jalloh as its flag bearer, the central question becomes, can continuity deliver victory or will Sierra Leoneans demand a completely new direction? So for discuss then TSO, I get the following. And we get for look at the following things then for SLPP. Why SLPP could win with Juldeh Jalloh? The advantages are these. SLPP would still benefit from the power and structure of government, state institutions, party machinery, and nationwide networks can strengthen campaign mobilization. Also, incumbent parties often have stronger access to grassroots organizations. So those are some of the advantages SLPP will have. But then there will be questions like this. Does incumbency still give political advantage in Sierra Leone today? So let we again listen to some questions that were again for the ask, and that's again another for answer them questions and they are the left hand to the public. So experience in governance. Juldeh Jalloh has served as vice president and has experience in governance, just like I said about Sumana, security coordination, decentralization, international diplomacy, and peace building. Supporters may go likely argue say it represents stability and continuity. Also, the talking point in this is this. Sierra Leone may prefer an experienced administrator over an experienced candidate. Okay, so we will go further with SLPP. International connections and diplomatic image. Juldeh Jalloh is seen by many as internationally connected and respected in diplomatic circles. Also, his ECOWAS and governance background may attract international confidence and investment support. And then the debate question would be this. Can international credibility translate into local votes? And Northern region appeal. Juldeh Jalloh comes from the north, which could help SLPP attempt broader regional participation and penetration as well into certain areas. SLPP may calculate that a northern candidate could weaken APC dominance in northern regions. And then the key points are these. A northern SLPP flag bearer may reshape traditional voting patterns. Okay, also internal party continuity. Some SLPP loyalists may prefer continuity after President Bio. Juldeh may be viewed as someone who understands the current government, and then agenda and also can continue unfinished business. Project campaign message will be this: continue the progress, not restart the process. Again, continue the progress, not restart the process. Major challenges facing SLPP with Juldeh Jalloh will be the following. Economic hardship. Rising cost of living, inflation, unemployment, and hardship remain major political threats today in Sierra Leone. With the CC, the current government rest on their water the electricity in a problem. They say we get free education, but still parents and they complain, schools and they ask for money, and in some cases, pikin they're not able to go school. So those are challenges where they under the economic hardship. Many voters may judge the SLPP based on current economic realities rather than personalities. So the strong point way for considering this: elections are often decided by the price of food, fuel, and daily survival in most parts of Africa and even in the Western world. Okay, so let's continue. Anti-incumbency sentiment may arise. After many years in power, voter fatigue can develop. Also, opposition parties may frame Juldeh as continuation of current problems, same system, same challenges. Okay, and then the following debate questions may arise. Can Juldeh separate himself from unpopular government decisions? That's not a very, very big question. If Juldeh Jalloh get forbid a flag bearer, he go able to separate himself from the unpopular decisions the way SLPP don't make, where they make people and they complain and suffer right now. So public visibility and political charisma. Critics argue Juldeh Jalloh has maintained a lower political profile compared to more populist politicians. Elections in Sierra Leone often require strong grassroots emotional connection, energetic campaigning, and then visible political engagement. So the discussion point could be this: is technocrats or technocratic leadership enough to win election in Sierra Leone? Again, these are questions where are they left for people then for answer. Now, internal SLPP competition save a day. Other SLPP figures may also seek the flag bearer position, or internal divisions could weaken party unity before 2028. So this is what SLPP should consider. A divided ruling party can become vulnerable even before facing the opposition. So APC's strength and opposition mobilization would also affect SLPP. If APC presents a very strong candidate like Samuel Sumana, Chief Alhaji Samuel Sumana, united and nationally appealing candidate, SLPP may face serious competition. Public demand for change could become stronger by 2028. So, key points or key discussion. Will 2028 become a continuity versus change election? Factors that will determine SLPP victory or defeat are the following: inflation, youth employment, electricity supply, food prices, exchange rate stability, and then also the current standard of living. So economic recovery could significantly improve SLPP's chances if they could increase um, these particular problems that I just listed. And then youth vote will be very critical as well. Young voters will likely dominate the election this time. The party that addresses jobs, technology, education, migration concerns, entrepreneurship may gain advantage. If the party then focus on them points there, so we will list back again: jobs for young man them, technology, education, migration concerns like people the way they travel inside boats they go left na water, and also the one the way they put hand on business. That particular candidate will get more advantage. So does Juldeh connect strongly enough with young voters? That's a question where SLPP for ask. So national unity and tribal politics. Sierra Leone's or Sierra Leonean elections are often influenced by regional and ethnic loyalties. Juldeh's candidacy may test whether SLPP can expand beyond traditional strongholds. Okay, can Sierra Leone move toward issue-based politics instead of regional politics? This is one big problem inside our own country. If you take, for example, America, you get Democrats where they get some political platform the way they stand for. Then you get the Republicans and they self get what they stand for. So inside Salone, within the identity of SLPP, within the identity of APC, still that not clear. Within they stand for. So if they base them politics on issues rather than just attacking personalities, I think any political party way based in politics on issues will likely get more people for vote for them than the one that way they just focus on how the other people they don't fail, what they don't do. That will make people then become fatigued for your reading thing and day. So electoral credibility now another thing we will get for look at. Public trust in electoral institutions will remain very, very critical. And then we don't see how complained on the even right now the ECSL possibly where they don't elect or where they don't show APC not satisfied with that, Edmond Alpha, they're not satisfied with that. So electoral credibility na something we all get for try for maintain and uphold na Sierra Leone. Okay, then possible SLPP campaign strength under Juldeh will be the following: continuity in governance, security and stability, international partnerships, infrastructure and development projects, education initiatives, and finally, experience in administration. And then possible APC attacks against Juldeh will be the following: opposition narratives may focus more on economic hardship, unemployment, corruption allegations within the government, governance concerns, public dissatisfaction. And then, can SLPP successfully defend its record after years in power? So I go ask the following questions before I come to my closing statement. There's now strategic questions then wey require public discussion. Is Vice President Juldeh Jalloh electable nationally? Can SLPP retain power after President Bio? Will Sierra Leoneans vote for continuity or change? Does Juldeh have enough grassroots political energy? Can SLPP break APC dominance in the northern regions? How important will economy be in 2028 elections? Could internal SLPP divisions affect election chances? What type of candidate do young voters want in 2028? Is Sierra Leone ready for issue-based politics? And what lessons can SLPP learn from previous elections? So this na the question that we I get for the public. As I say, may not answer them questions then they. I did bring them for let we discuss, let we think about them and see how we will move forward. So in closing, I'll say this. As 2028 approaches, the debate is no longer simply about personalities or party colors. It is about trust, delivery, economic hope, national unity, and the future direction of Sierra Leone. Vice President Juldeh Jalloh may bring experience, stability, and continuity, but the ultimate decisions will rest with the people. Are Sierra Leoneans satisfied enough to continue the current path, or hungry enough to demand a new political direction? Famble them, me na David Bongo. Then tell us where I don't say. Um, if you agree with what I talk, make a known at the comment section. If you get suggestions, then comment them. Where you want for say something where you not agree with, make a known at the comment section. I want for dedicate this broadcast to every Sierra Leonean, where they back home na Sierra Leone and una where they outside Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone now we all get them. Now we responsibility, not only politicians them. We serve the citizens the need for change with attitude. If we want for see Sierra Leone go before, we get forget that attitude in a change. We go make we help with leaders them for let the country go before. If we continue for just criticize, we dey talk and talk and talk and we not provide any solution, it go difficult for us Sierra Leone go before. And no matter whether na APC or SLPP, wetin matter na the attitude of the leadership, the vision of the leadership wey they get, how dem go able steer the country for bring unity in the entire country and reduce suffering from people. So again, once more, at the counter una from Corner News Network, me na David Bongo, wanna like, wanna share, and I dey encourage new people them for subscribe to my channel. We go make this channel go before. Again, once more, I want for send boku thank you to executives of Corner organizations, when I echo, and to all other Corner organizations, them salon groups the way they pray and make salon go before.